I am about to change my hair into a style that I'm still, right now, not sure if I've completed or not. So I have had this look for a while and I wanted this look. And it's driving me insane. So I've said for a long time now that I've been really excited because I ordered some hair and yeah, this is what it's like. It's driving me mad. It's growing out from a buzz cut and I'm just not happy with it. I'm not patient enough and I don't like it on me. So I decided I would get my comb, I would wet the comb and I would make myself a nice little line so I can just shave the front sides. I wasn't going to shave to the back because I wasn't quite sure how I was going to proceed with this sort of mohawk look. I knew what I wanted, I just didn't know if I was brave enough to go that far back, but it all changes along the way. It's a disaster. An absolute disaster. At one point I thought, I'm never going to be able to do this. It looks horrendous. So I'm just happily in the bathroom, shaving away. So I'm going up to the line of the curve of my eyebrow on both sides to make sure that it's even. And I think that's a really good point, is the curve of your eyebrow. And again, just keeping wetting the comb and brushing the hair over so that you can get that nice straight line without it coming back over and getting in the way. So I'm just buzzing it all off and oh, it's a good feeling. Honestly, it is such a good feeling. I mean, if I could have my hair back, then yes, I would have my hair back. Not this, but my long hair. But it's just not happening right now. It's just not happening. And I need something that I can do a grow out with, something that I like, and work it out as I go along, you know? Make the best of what we've got. So shaving off the sides here was unbelievably satisfying because I can't tell you how annoying those sides were, because I've got naturally curly hair, so it curled around the ears and then it curled around the face, and it made me feel old, like a lot older than what I am, and I just wasn't happy. So just smoothing that over, make sure it's all okay, and that is the only bits that I'm going to be shaving. I do give a little tidy up around the ears though, so give those a little snip. Yes. And that's what I've left for the moment. I knew that I was going to have to go back in, I just didn't know how far. And yeah, I didn't want to risk it until the hair had arrived. But once that was done, feeling quite chuffed with myself, I was like, oh, I did that. I did it. And then I picked up all the hair that I dropped all over my really nice new bath mat, which is super soft, by the way. Tesco's, they're in the clearance. Yes, very, very nice, very, very good. And then I was like, right, I've done the sides and I'm liking it. I'm feeling quite happy about it. Ignore the back because, you know, you've got to trust the process. This is what I kept telling myself all the way through this. You might actually see me mouth it, because during the recordings I kept saying trust the process every time it was going wrong. I decided, right, it's time to do the front a little trim because it's a little bit long in places in the center, so I wanted to have a blunter fringe in the front part. And this was a nightmare because my hair needed washing, so it looked wonky when it wasn't. It was just because it was sticking up on one side. So I've got it in my head exactly how I want to have my hair and how I see it happening, but it definitely doesn't go to plan. You are going to see an absolute disaster, one disaster after another. But I've never done this before. I've certainly never done a mohawk, and I've never done a tape-ins before. So I think I bought tape-ins a few years back and I put like one in and I was like, oh, I don't like the feel of it, and I instantly took it out and that was it. I just didn't use it at all. So I've washed my hair, and what I've done is not used any conditioner. I've not used any products in my hair because you're supposed to, I believe, I could be wrong, just keep your hair from any kind of residues of any products so that the tape-ins stick better. I was a little concerned because my hair is washing out its colour, so I dyed it black and it's washing out rather rapidly, and I was like, oh, it's not going to blend, but the hair's arrived and I'm itching to put it in. So these are what's arrived. It cost me £40 something for 3 boxes of 12-inch human hair, and the hair's beautifully soft. But what I'm going to be doing with it is going to end up matted as hell. But I got blonde and 2 blacks. I got 2 natural blacks and 1 ash blonde, and it's because I wanted to do a 2-tone on either side. So I was like, this is going to work. This is so going to work. Like, I am going to be living the dream with the hair that I really, really want. So I'm just literally just looking at it, sort of sizing it up, a bit skeptical as to whether there was going to be enough. And funny enough, I had more than enough because something goes wrong and I end up removing some, which was as painful as anything because I didn't have any product to remove them. So I was just like warming them up with my hands and trying to prise them open gently. I even tried oil and that was still painful. But anyway, I find it's easier to stick the top one down first so that it collects hair to it by its own accord, just picks up what it needs, and then you lift it back, brush off all the fraying hairs that have not attached, and then stick the other one to it, sandwich it, get it squashed in there. Yes, make sure it's nice and fitting so it's not too close to the scalp. It can move back and forth, all is good. And I was like, hang on a minute, how am I going to get this to all be like upright? And I was panicking. I was definitely panicking. Anyway, so I'm going in with the blonde one. I'm not going to show you the entire thing, but I'm going to show you what I did to achieve the shockingly bad look you are about to see. So this is what I did, starting from the front because I wanted to see, and then I started moving on at the back because I wanted to make sure that it looked okay against the very, very short hair that I've got at the back. I think I've got about, I don't even know the length of the back. It's probably like 2 fingernail lengths, if that. Yeah, at the back. I mean, it's like very, very short. So once I got those clipped in, I had a little look. Here we go. You can see the length. And I'm doing a description of like the sides there just in case I have to shave those. So I'm avoiding the sides because I kind of knew I was going to have to shave them, but I was hoping that I was going to make a fluffy enough mohawk that I wouldn't have to, but it would just look awful without. So I will warn you, this is going to be an awful process until you get to the end, and I think it looks pretty darn good at the end. Pretty darn good, although I am in 2 minds about one particular thing, which I'll explain in a bit, and I'm seeking your advice on this, seeking your help, honest advice. But I got those in, and it was very tricky because it's the back of your head and you can't see them, so it's a case of once you've stuck one down, feeling the sides of each of the tape and placing it together. And then what I was doing with the blonde at one point is I felt like the blonde was too thick into the black, so I would put a blonde underneath and then a black piece on top. Very stressed out I was there. So once I did, there we go, trust the process. I'm saying trust the process. Once I did the back, I was in agony, absolute agony. I was really like, I just want to end this hell. But I persisted and just went with it. And once you get in a flow, actually, they seem to go in quite quickly. So I was just whapping those bad boys in as quick as I possibly could because I wanted to get to the end. And I thought it was going to fill out and I could just chop it to the length that would work. And as you can see, I look like a skunk. Is the best way to describe it. I stuck them in the flow of my hairstyle intention and also the flow of my own hair, but it just was not working at all. At the moment I'm just chopping off a good chunk so that I can see how I need to cut. This isn't like cut into style, this is just cut into C to give me some view and vision of what I can do. And trust me, not a lot. It was bad. Like, I don't know the best way to describe it. Like, you know when you buy those really cheap like wigs, they're like £5 off Amazon, like those really bad party cosplay ones? That's what it's like, but worse. And I was like, how am I going to fix this? How? Look at it. I had a bit sticking up that just would not go down. That was because of my own hair. So I sprayed in some heat protection before doing any more styling, and I decided I was going to try the hair straighteners just so I can get an idea. I don't know what was going through my brain at this point. I think I was just so tired and had enough. I didn't even turn the straighteners on. I sat there waiting for them to heat up, and then I picked them up and they were cold, and I was like, for goodness sake, this is not my night, people. This is not my night. Look at me. Breathe, Gabby, just breathe. And then I thought this will save it before I style it. And I put on Colour Freedom, the rose gold. Rose blonde, sorry. So I put that on, left it on, and then rinsed it off. And when it came off, it looked better in colour because it blended better with the black. But I think I was saying trust the process there again. I was so tired at this point, and I knew I couldn't use the hairdryer because my hair goes really fluffy, and as you can see behind the ear, it needs shaving. So I was like, I'm too tired for this. I need to go to bed. So the next day I got up and this is what it was like. It was all wavy and scrunchy and messy, and I was like, good Lord, it's time to buzz the sides because it's never going to succeed. I'm not going to succeed if I don't just brave it and shave it. Yeah. So first thing in the morning, very early in the morning, here I was buzzing like an absolute demon. To be fair, it did feel a lot better once I'd done it. It felt a lot better, but it was really hard to see. And what infuriates me in this clip is that I am shaving nothing. I am shaving my ear. If you watch this, look, I'm going over the ear. There's no hair in there. How do I think I'm cutting my hair? Absolutely ridiculous. But I get there in the end, don't you worry, you know. I think I'm doing a grand job, but really, I'm making an absolute mess. I mean, look at the top of my head. Just look at it. Take that in, because I've gone through hell. I've been to hell and back with this mop, and I'm still debating on one particular thing. I am debating whether or not, so the longer parts at the back, I'm wondering whether I should just have them all black, because I like having the blonde, rose blonde bit at the front. It's almost like a lilac-y blonde. I quite like what I've done with it at the front, which you'll see at the end. But I'm wondering if I should just have the sides at the back all black, rather than that little blend of blonde at the back. I don't know. Haven't done it yet. Still deciding, so let me know. So here I think I'm going to be able to salvage the mess by giving it a style. A trim up, you know, a blend in, and I was failing miserably. Every time I chopped it, it just looks more and more choppy. So then I thought, you know what, I've got lengths on the top, what am I doing? Just whip them out, and there they are, stuck to my radiator, and I took them out. But as you can see, my natural colour is going brown, so I put a headscarf on and I nipped to Sainsbury's. Happy days. Picked up this black and I was like, I'm popping you on, sunshine, and I'm going to put you only down the strip. Taking off my t-shirt because I am not getting any. Don't know what happened there. Got rudely interrupted. I am not going to get any hair dye on there. So I put on my hair dye and t-shirt, placed a towel onto my lap, and then mixed away. This part here I'm wrapping in a tiny little bag. One of the little sealant bags that came with the hair extensions, I am just tying it up and I'm going to pop it inside there, stick the little seal down, and then no hair dye can get onto that bit because I want to keep that. But as you can see, I've taken all of the tape-ins out from the top of my head. So to the back of the head where the crown is, just below the crown is where I've started to keep them in. So that's where I've kept them in. And I want to blend my own hair, because it's got length there, into it. Eating an Easter egg with a cup of tea. I know you're not supposed to have any Easter eggs until Easter time, but I was like, I need one. I like putting a bit of the chocolate in the mouth, leaving it in there while you take a sip of tea and it melts. Oh, it's beautiful. So I rinsed this out underneath the taps of the bath so I could have it pretty cool as well. More cold water than warm, and yeah, got that bad boy out, gave it some conditioner, and then I left it all day long to dry naturally, because as I've said before, hair dry is terrible on my hair. It makes it really bushy, and this is what it was like at the beginning of the video. This is what I started with. This is what I hated, and this is what I've got now. Now, I don't know what you all think of this. It's like a messy kind of do, and I know that the back is quite thin at the bottom, but I don't know if I should add any more. I mean, I could, but I don't want to make it too odd shaped. it's really hard because I want to have that messy mohawky look, but I'm just not sure on those back bits. And this is what I wanted your advice on. Do I dye them black or keep those blonde bits? I'm not sure. If you are into that kind of alternative kind of look, then you probably get where I'm coming from with this look, and it's not sort of for everyone, and I get that, but I really like that standing out kind of edgy look. I'm just not sure if I should dye the bottom half completely black instead of having the blonde in it, and whether I should add a few more underneath to thicken it out a little bit more. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. I want it messy, I want it shaggy, and I want to be able to like tuft it up and make it crazy, but I'm just not sure on these bits here. I want to keep those because it gives me more of a look, but I don't know if I should fill them and dye them. The blonde bits anyway. What do you think? I don't know, but it took me ages and it's caused me stress and hell. But anyway, I feel a lot better with this than I did how it was at the beginning, so I'm quite happy, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you for watching.